And we are live from Morgantown Ice Arena. Quinn Kuski here alongside of my co-host Nick Kenzel as your West Virginia Mountaineers take on the Virginia Tech Hokies. Big game here, Nick.
That's a big game. This is a game for the top spot in the division, so this is going to be an exciting one. Hope the Mountaineers come out with a burst of energy here, and let's get off to a quick start here.
Yeah, quick start is key. We were a little bit worried about attendance about 15 minutes ago, but man, this building filled up in a hurry, so we got a good crowd.
We got a good crowd on hand. Hopefully they provide some good energy for us tonight, and hopefully our players feed off of it.
Yeah, and the quick start's the key to getting that crowd into it immediately.
Get that quick start, maybe strike first, play disciplined hockey. Those are some easy keys to victory right there.
Now, something interesting that's going to be worth noting here is we had a bit of a Zamboni issue before the game, so as a result, this ice was warmed up on and then not cut again before opening puck drop. So this ice surface is a little bit rough before even the first puck drop of the game.
Yeah, we'll see how it's going to affect the players here early on.
West Virginia with Mohart on the face-off circle for the opening draw of the game. And we are underway with a Virginia Tech face-off win as the Hokies retreat back to their defensive zone. West Virginia tries to pinch it along the boards, but it winds up going all the way around, where Virginia Tech will succeed on the dump and chase.
Didn't take long for our first hit of the night.
Now, I could see this game getting rough very quickly. There, a shot through traffic, takes a bounce in, and able to get on it there and hold for the draw is West Virginia. Mountaineers with Mackey in net tonight. That face-off gets sent around, played along the boards, eventually sent up there by Panchizin. But a turnover leads it back to Virginia Tech coming into the zone. They look to go on a rough tumble into the boards. Those are scary.
That one's not going to feel really good in the morning for that poor guy.
Now Virginia Tech with it again. There, a drop in down low, and a shot, and they score! Virginia Tech, the really good passing play, got that puck down low, roofed it up at the top of the cage.
Well, 15 seconds ago, that guy was drilled up against the board, and now he strikes first for the Hokies, and we just talked about it. You got to get out to that quick start. The Mountaineers weren't able to strike first tonight, but let's see how they respond here.
West Virginia wins this face-off. There it is, backhanded along, brought up the boards. Bit of physical play coming from the shoulders of the Hokies, and they will gain possession off of it. At least for the moment. Now it finally comes back where Palanhunik will play it along. There it goes up for Chicher. And a battle for it along the far wall. It goes around the boards, and there it's picked up by the Hokies. But only for a moment. A good back check and a pass out in front of the shot, and a huge save there. Highway robbery after a really good chance there for West Virginia.
That was a great opportunity to strike even right there. Point blank chance, one-on-one against the goalie. What a save by the Hokie netminder.
Face off there, won by Virginia Tech. And now they come racing back the other way. They'll send it around the boards. Good backhand along there by Brady, and that will lead to West Virginia possession. Hokies with it now from their own defensive end. They play it along. There it's collected by Brady and passed ahead once more. Little pump of the brakes, and around the boards it goes. They were looking for Buckley. Now coming away with it is Sable. There, a pass out to the blue line, a shot through traffic, rebound try, and it gets patted away as well. Buckley there with a good chance. Virginia Tech from behind their own net. They play ahead, and now they'll work out towards center. Now it's poked into the zone, collected by West Virginia and played along off the boards. Now the Mountaineers come racing ahead. They'll dump in, get a much-needed line change. But after it on the forecheck is Shepard. Shepard buzzing around the zone, getting a little bit of help, but now it's finally played along and taken by Virginia Tech. Hokies send it in. A few players thought it might be an icing. It was not. Now mishandled and passed across. And there it's collected by Shepard. Shepard just chips it up along the boards and all the way in. Racing after it there is Murphy. But it comes free for Virginia Tech once more. Little pinch by the West Virginia defense. Could lead to an opportunity, though, for Virginia Tech. And there a shot, a good save there from Mackey. It comes free for Murphy once again, and he runs over a man.
Big collision there.
Saw that referee's arm go up, and I was scared for a second, but just an offsides arm up. And there we have an icing. I'm going to say that was about as unintentional contact as you could have. Both players just hauling for the puck. They collide. Murphy's a pretty big dude, and Hokies found out about that right there. Face-off taken by Virginia Tech. A shot down low on Mackey. He's able to pad that aside. Now coming away with it, Shepard. Shepard tries to flip one along for Mohart. Now it comes free for Murphy. Murphy once again looking for Mohart, but that one off the mark. Murphy, though, going to take advantage of the dump and make a change as Mohart tries to stuff one down low, but he gets knocked into the net, knocking it off its moorings. Offensive zone draw here for the Mountaineers. Evans on the face-off. That face-off goes up high, off the boards. Racing after it and winning that race are the Hokies. A pass out in front, but that one intercepted by Brady. Almost dangerous.
I was going to say, that was a little scary right there.
Shot from the blue line, deflects around, winds up not on frame. Now Evans trying to work it free, but the Hokies all over that. And now finally Panchizin able to work it out and all the way down and around.
Really like to see the Mountaineers get some offensive presence here. They got 3 shots right now, but those are just kind of one-and-done opportunities. Let's see if they can establish something here in their zone.
Yeah, they've gotten good chances, but it's all on the rush. You'd like to see a cycle get established. Maybe they're working to do that right now as it is still in the Mountaineer offensive zone. Or perhaps I spoke too soon as the Hokies have it and have sent it back out and all the way down for what would have been an icing, but another great effort there from the Hokies canceling out an icing. Now Virginia Tech looking to regain possession. They do so right there with an interception. And that one went up off the arches in the ceiling and a stoppage in play.
So we're about 4.5 minutes in here, and it just looks like right now Virginia Tech is just playing with a little bit more pep in their step from the Mountaineers. And I'm just not seeing the same energy level is what I'm trying to say.
The Hokies look faster right now.
They just look like the faster team right now.
I mean, the fact that they have canceled out 2 icings, both of which West Virginia had a pretty significant head start is not a good sign. They're a bad defensive zone turnover, but it kind of works out, maybe not. Now it's battled for in the near side corner. Crowd getting into it. But still on the tape for Virginia Tech. A pass out in front, big shot block right there.
Good stick.
I believe that was Palahunik able to get that block. Now away comes West Virginia into the zone. There a pass across, just a bit off the mark, and the Hokies come back the other way. That puck comes all the way down to be collected by Brady. Brady from behind his own net tries to pass it. It takes an awkward carrying off a Virginia Tech player. Now still in the West Virginia defensive zone, but the Mountaineers still have it. They just can't get out. The Hokies have turned this zone into Alcatraz prison really quick. Now coming the other way are the Mountaineers. They're a pass looking to go for Sable off the dump and chase. Sable unable to get to it though. As it comes free, West Virginia with possession. There is shot through traffic and is covered and held. Well, it wasn't covered or held, but we had a stoppage in play for what was meant to be a cover and hold.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shot right there. He got a clean, open look right there. But again, Hokie netminder comes up big.
Yeah, Stankiewicz there coming right off the bench, able to intercept a pass and put a quality chance on frame. Now that puck comes around, chipped back in deep by Beal. The Hokies look to leave the zone, and they will do so as they come up with speed through center ice and off sides into the zone, so another stoppage.
they're just coming in the zone so fast. I know that wasn't offside, but the speed they have compared to the speed the Mountaineers have right now, that could be costly down the road.
If you're West Virginia, the thing to take advantage of right now is if you're looking at these two teams, West Virginia looks slower, but West Virginia also looks bigger.
Yes.
Playing that physical game will make them not want to be in such a rush to get into your zone if they're afraid that they're going to get laid out the second they cross that blue line.
Absolutely.
Now coming into the zone is Shepard. Shepard pulls the trigger. That one up over the top of the net. There's some physical play from Murphy as he attempts to gain possession, but it comes free and all the way down where Palahunik will play. Palahunik drops it off. But now the pass ahead intercepted, and back the other way comes the Hokies. There a shot in, patted aside by Mackey. Shepard trying to keep possession of it. But a really good back check there. Now Shepard has it, and he's coming up through center. Shepard, he's got Murphy with him, 2-on-1. Shepard takes a shot, that one patted aside. Rebound out in the middle, but Virginia Tech has it, and now here they come back the other way. The Hokies into the zone. They're looking for a shot, dropped into the slot for a shot. That one blocked aside, but the Hokies still have it. West Virginia now gains possession, and they're a trip on Mohart, and that will be called, and West Virginia takes over on the power play.
That was a big stick there to block that shot, because that was going to be a good looking shot there for Virginia Tech. And now Mountaineers going on a power play. This could be huge getting back in this game here.
Yeah, that was a really action-packed, like 35, 40 seconds right there, just back and forth, right down the ice. Quality chances on each end of the ice. And if that's what this game looks like, I'm going to be tired, so I know those guys will be. Evans on the offensive zone draw. Looks like we're waiting to get those 2 minutes up on the clock.
Somebody's sleeping down there. This place is filling up pretty nice now. We got a good crowd in here. We got some signs over there.
There we go. Penalty is up on the board. Now Evans on the draw. He does win it back successfully. There it's played down along the near side wall. Now down low for Evans in the corner. Evans passes up for Mohart. Mohart takes a shot. That one patted aside. Comes back to the stick of Evans. That one chips up off the glass. Now back to Mohart. Mohart sends it to the point. Shot through traffic. It's loose in front of the netminder, and now it gets covered up.
That's one thing I've noticed so far is this Virginia Tech netminder. He's giving up a lot of rebound opportunities. So that's
and juicy ones at that.
These are some juicy rebound opportunities. Look for the Mountaineers to try and capitalize on that.
Yeah, Martin took that shot through traffic, and it just sat right in the blue paint. No one saw it, and by the time anyone did, everyone did.
It's at least the third or fourth juicy rebound that this goalie's given up. So look for the Mountaineers to try and capitalize.
West Virginia once again winning that face-off. It's on the stick of Mohart. Mohart walks in towards the face-off circle, takes a shot through traffic. It doesn't find its way through. Now off the stick of Martin, and it comes back free. West Virginia with a bit of an errant pass there, and it leads to Hokie possession. The Hokies will just buy a little bit of time passing around, but now a turnover, and here comes West Virginia. Pass just off the mark for Mohart, and what could have been a big opportunity off the turnover.
Yeah, it's a pass you're going to want to have back right there.
Now with it is Evangelista. Evangelista tried to work it for Shepard, but has to stay with it. Evangelista does a good job staying with it, and he sends it up for Mohart. Mohart to the blue line for Martin. Martin back to Mohart. They play catch. Now it's to Evans. Back to Martin. Martin with a shot through traffic. And I believe that one is up and out of play. It's good passing on this power play from West Virginia, and it's not like one of those power plays where it's like they pass the whole time and never shoot. They're shooting the puck.
Yeah, they're looking really good here on this power play. Even if you don't get the equalizer here, you can take some positives away because they did a lot of good things in their offensive zone there. Good passing, good shots.
And they still got time, but that time just got erased by about 15 seconds as that puck gets dumped down to be collected by Brady.
Gonna have one more good rush here.
Now Brady, he passes ahead, finds Murphy. Murphy's gonna bring it into the zone. He's looking for space, doesn't have any. Virginia Tech sends it back out. Now they're racing back the other way with a short-handed try. Trying to work it by Brady. Doing so to the slot. Player goes down. But still with it is Virginia Tech. 4 seconds away from even strength. Brady attempts to pass it along. We're back to even. And now Buckley's at least able to work it out as far as center. Virginia Tech with it from neutral territory. They send it all the way down, where Brady will come down, not touch up for an icing. Seemed to be the initial call, but it was waved off. Now Chachir passes across looking for Buckley. That one off the mark. And West Virginia has to retreat. Now Chachir works it in. And they'll go off for a much-needed change as the Hokies have it from their own defensive zone. West Virginia trying to stay with it there. The Hokies are just all over every single one of those loose pucks.
It's like you think you're going to get something to go your way, and then, oh, there's a Hokie right there.
Oh, there's a good hit out of that scrum right there. Evangelista taking a tumble, and it does lead to Hokie possession.
Gotta say, we were talking about this before the broadcast. Those Hokie colors, they are beautiful.
Yeah, well, here come the Hokies right at you into your living room. They came in on that rush. But well defended there. That was Evans on the back check coming back and saving a 2-on-1.
Yeah, the defense has really stepped up here. It's been a good 6-7 minutes since the Hokies last registered a shot on net.
Now the Hokies looking to register that shot on net as they re-enter the zone. There a shot. There it is, that shot on net. That puck loose in the front of the net, but well defended there as that pass into the slot goes to nobody but yellow and gold. Yellow, gold, and blue. West Virginia dumps it in. Yellow and gold. Those are more or less the same things.
Pretty much, yeah.
There a pass to the blue line, worked down low. Shepard trying to get after it, but it's just played away from him. There's a monster hit right there. I'm not sure who was actually the recipient of it, but both players took a tough tumble, and now a little bit of pushing and shoving as a result of that hit. I'm pretty certain, because it was Murphy that initiated the contact, so I'm going to gamble that Murphy did not take the brunt of that hit.
Yeah.
This line right here, this Shepard, Mohart, and Murphy line are buzzing every time they're on the ice.
It's the best line right now. Let's see if we can create something here.
Well, they're entering the zone right now on the stick of Mohart. Mohart with a pass across the net mouth. That one covered up. Loose still in front. Battled for it. It kicks into the corner.
See, if I'm West Virginia, I am just sending it. I am just sending it on net because he has given up so many rebounds.
Shepard trying to enter the zone there, but pinched off right as he crossed the blue line, and it leads to Hokie possession. There some players go down. The referees on the Hokies bench wanted a penalty, but they're not wearing black and white stripes. Now puck in and covered up by Mackey for a draw.
Trying to read what that sign says. 25-1.
Number 25 on the ice, number 1 in my heart.
Oh, that's cute.
Face-off taken by West Virginia. At least for the moment, the Hokies there almost generated a really good chance.
Really good sticks by the Mountaineers here.
Now, the Mountaineers stick checking has been on point so far in this period. Now Chachir works it ahead. It's sent along, collected though by the Hokies in their own defensive zone once more. Now they look to break out, and they do so. Get a good, at least deflection of the pass. Now they'll just dump in, where the Mountaineers will collect the puck. Hokies back with it from their own defensive zone. They look to work through center ice. There it comes back into the zone for West Virginia, and they'll dump back and forth. That puck gets deflected off the high glass. Buckley battles for it. Now it finally kicks free and is just sticked along there by Palhunik. And in on the netminder and covered for a draw. It was like both teams were trying to play a dump and chase, but both teams were trying to counter a dump and chase, so they just dumped it back and forth for like half a minute there. It's like somebody do something.
Right.
It's like that picture you see with the guy with the stick. Come on, do something. Well, the Hokies about to do something as they enter the zone here, but a mishandle of the puck right as they come across the blue line negates what was a breakaway or at least a 2-on-1. There, a shot blocked by West Virginia. They have been all over both shooting and passing lanes in this game so far.
Absolutely. The defense has really stepped up. Yeah, you gave up the early goal, but ever since, defense has been on it.
That one played into the glove of West Virginia and played along, looking for Buckley there. But it's a little bit too far, and all the way down it goes for an icing.
So we got D2 right now, and then our D1 boys are going to be on TV tonight, ESPN3.
At midnight, playing the number 4 team in the country, Liberty University.
I just think it's huge for the entire West Virginia hockey program to have a game featured on TV like that.
Yeah. It's been, I believe it was my freshman year, so it was right around this time, actually, in 2017. When West Virginia last played Liberty. Oh, here comes the Mountaineers on a breakaway Sable, and it's patted aside. Late 2017, West Virginia played Liberty at Liberty, and it was on ESPN3 then as well.
Okay.
And as far as I know, that was the last time the Mountaineer hockey team was on television.
Well, it's huge for the program because the fair fan is not going to think of West Virginia to be a hockey school. You're going to think football, basketball. So for our guys to be featured on TV like that, what a cool moment that's going to be.
Yeah, and then imagine they go out on TV at Liberty and then beat the number 4 team in the country. The energy that you would be able to feel from that West Virginia team.
This place will be buzzing for their next home game if that were to happen. I will certainly be tuning into that after this game concludes.
As I think many people watching this game will.
Hope so.
With it right now are the Hokies from their defensive end. There, a good intercept and a shot in on goal, but it's off just to the right of the net from that close. If you get that intercept, it's just got to be on frame. It doesn't have to be a great shot. As many rebounds has been given up, don't focus on picking a corner. Just make sure you hit the net.
Yeah, you got to hit the net there.
Now West Virginia sends it up to the blue line. There, a shot from the point. I don't think it got all the way through, and now here comes the Hokies the other way. Good back check there by West Virginia, and they send it all the way back down. That's Panchizin. Evans in on the forecheck. Might be able to take advantage of a bit of a mishandle there. He's at least going to force the Hokies to retreat, give his team time to make a change, and now get the intercept in the form of Shepard. Shepard drops it for Evans. Evans back to the blue line. There, a shot looking for a deflection. It's still loose. Murphy trying to jam it home, and now it kicks free, and back the other way come the Hokies. Well defended there by Brady as he'll gain possession and look to play a stretch pass, connect on it. Now across, and if he could have hit Murphy there. With it now are the Hokies. They enter the zone with a good opportunity and a great dive into the passing lane. Huge play there by West Virginia.
I tell you, the defense has been huge in this first period.
I think that was Palahunic there making that play. Now Shepard plays it along, looking for Mohart. One's played aside. Shepard back with it. He chips it ahead, Mohart after it. But the Hokies get to it first as we're under 4 to go here in the first frame. That one going all the way down, and it will be an icing. You know, West Virginia looked like the inferior team for the first 2 minutes of this period. They gave up a goal 45 seconds in, and after those first 2 minutes, West Virginia's looked like the better program.
I was going to say, this has been a very evenly matched contest. That goal, that was kind of just right place, right time goal. You got the guy who got hit right there, and then he comes up and he scores it. So you take that goal away, and yeah, I think West Virginia's been the better team.
Yeah, the West Virginia defense wasn't really accounting for him because they thought he was hurt.
Yeah. And then he just stands up and he's like, hey, right here, guys.
Like, hey, I'm by myself. All right. Now the puck coming down and around. Getting to it first there is Martin. Martin plays it along, and up go the Mountaineers. Brown with it now. He sends it around the boards. Now it's backhanded along, taken by the Hokies. They look to work it out. Martin causing a bit of issues for him. Just some about 7 50-50 pucks at center ice, and somehow winds up behind the Hokie net. Hokies looking to work it ahead. There it's sent along. That one played, and it was played by a high stick, so we will have a stoppage. Palahunic, great hand-eye.
Yeah, I was
just
going to say,
illegal.
great concentration there to bring that one down.
He was like, you see this, Mom? I'm going pro in the MLB. Send me up to the Pirates.
Oh, you don't want to go to that organization right now.
Well, no, what you want to do, you go to the Pirates, and then you get really good, and then they trade you to a good team.
There you go. Yeah,
Sorry, every Pirates fan out there, but we all know it's true.
man.
The Hokies with it in the offensive zone. They pass out in front, but that one goes by everybody, and Sable has it. He chips it up off the glass and all the way down for what should and will be an icing.
Man, being a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, that's got to be tough. That's like me, though. I'm from Chicago, so I'm a Cubs fan. So before, 2015, those are some miserable years being a baseball fan. Losing 100 games a year. Oh, it's a great time.
It's a great,
great time.
I knew I could go to any game. All I needed was a $5 bill.
There you go.
Hokies won the draw there. A shot through traffic. I think deflected up out of play.
Into the glove.
Oh, it did wind up in the glove. I don't think I lost track of that one through the bodies. Yeah, you get to go to a Cubs regular season game for $5. Fun fact, every home game right now in Houston, the tickets are like $10.
Oh my.
The Texans are, no one wants to go
then you
watch
look at the Houston Rockets, worst team in the NBA right now. You got $2.50 on you, you're gonna get a good seat.
Now the Hokies looking to try to extend this lead before the end of the period. Great back check there. Now Mohart able to come away with it. He might have a lane if he passes to Shepard.
Oh, big collision.
Ankles were taken.
Again, that's 11
There's
again.
like 5 people laying on the ice right now after falling into the boards.
That's number 11 again. He took the shot here earlier. Oh, man, he is going to be hurting in the morning.
Yeah, Murphy, he's just skating around hitting anything that moves. Now the puck comes down around behind Mackey. Brady attempts to collect. Now he plays it along for Shepard. Shepard with about 90 seconds. He's got it still in his own defensive zone. Now he works it ahead. He'll dump it in, and Shepard, much needed line change. He'd been on the ice for about 2 minutes. Now the other way come the Hokies. With speed into the zone. Cutting into the slot. A shot. Good save by Mackey there. Now a little shot between the legs. Never made its way through.
See, that's where the Hokies are still scary, is just the burst of speeds that they can get from time to time. Like
Speaking of burst of speeds, here comes Evans back the other way with speed. And a backhand shot. That one patted aside, though. Pass right across the net mouth. Goes past everybody. And all the way down it comes to be collected there by Martin. Martin plays one off the boards. He finds Evans. There, it's stripped off of his stick. I'm sorry, that wasn't Evans, it's Pancherin. The Hokies just flip one along. Martin able to play it, but loses it right at the blue line, and into the zone comes Virginia Tech. Passed into the slot. Well defended there by Beal, and back the other way comes Pancherin. Pancherin just looking to get it into the zone. And I believe a Hokies player was sitting on it, but it comes free, and West Virginia has it, but there's only 9 seconds left in the frame here, so barring something insane, yeah, that's going to do it for this frame. The Hokies content to just run it out. And after one, scoreline 1-0. And outside of a really rough first couple minutes for West Virginia, they really looked like a whole different team in the last 18 minutes of that frame.
Yeah, you're going to go into the locker room here with a lot of positives. You're only down 1, so I looked for them to come out here in the second period with that same energy. Let's see if we can get an equalizer.
Yeah, they came out top of the first a little flat. They kind of rightened that ship, and now you just got to tie this game up.
Absolutely.
For Quinn Kuski and Nick Kinzel, we will be back for the start of period number 2 on the West Virginia Hockey Network. And we are back for the start of period number 2. Quinn Kuski here alongside of Nick Kinzel. And something we found out after we signed off for the first period, West Virginia took a penalty there right at the end of the frame. I didn't see what it was, but West Virginia starting this period shorthanded.
Yeah, definitely not how you want to start this period because you played so well to really close out the first period and then don't know what the penalty was. Let's see how they respond to.
Yeah, I don't know if it was something that happened in the last 10 seconds or if it was something that happened after the frame was over. One way or the other, though, Mountaineers got 2 minutes to kill. And they started it off the right way, getting a quick dump in, and now they force the Hokies to have to try to enter the zone, which they do so pretty easily. West Virginia keeping them to the outside, though, as they work along this near side wall. They send it around behind, and Murphy sends it all the way back down. Now the Hokies look to come back together where they had a player lose an edge. This West Virginia University ice surface, it's a bit of a different experience, and if you haven't played on it too many times, it'll catch you.
Yeah, it caught him very well.
I mean, right before this game was the public skate, and that ice, if you take people, give them skates, and they've never skated before, they'll tear up an ice surface. They'll cut it all to heck.
I find it entertaining to watch the public skate.
Oh, I love it. We're here an hour early. I just sit there and watch people fall.
Oh, it's great.
There's just something that is a timeless comedy of someone just falling. West Virginia looking to get it out of their own end here. A little bit of physical play down low, but the Hokies stay with it in the near side corner. Up to the blue line it goes. Virginia Tech still kind of stuck along that wall. There they try to work one into the middle. They almost do so. It comes loose, bouncing around out in front. Brady at it after it for right now. And finally, West Virginia sends it all the way back down. 30 seconds left in the kill. That was really the first moment there for Virginia Tech on this power play that you felt like they were generating a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Mountaineers did a really good job here.
That's a good job right there, too, not letting the Hokies into the zone. Now they get in. Around back behind the net it goes. Passed out in front. Not sure that pass ever got through. Now it's back to the blue line. 3 seconds left. There, a shot blocked off. It goes into the corner, and we are back to even strength. The Hokies taking a couple more cracks at the net, and now getting on top of it is Mackey.
All right, so mission accomplished. You killed a penalty to start this period off. Now let's get back to what they were doing for 18 minutes there in the first period.
Definitely. You looked good in the back half of the second. You came out here, you kill a penalty right away, and a really good kill at that. They only allowed 2 shots on that power play for the Hokies.
Yeah, can't complain there.
Now use that momentum and go to work. And I believe they're offsides, causing a stoppage in play. Neutral zone draw here.
All sorts of confusion there.
Cheer not happy with that puck drop. He was not ready. The referee dropped it. He thought they were going to get a redrop. Did not, and it leads to Hokie possession now as they're in the zone. Virginia Tech still kind of stuck along that wall. Now they work it up towards the middle. They switch sides, and West Virginia gets it for just a split second. Now from the high slot. Work down towards the top of the face-off circle. Now to the bottom of it. Passed out in front. And Mackey winds up jumping on top of that one and holds for a draw. Mountaineers kind of still feel like they're still in that penalty kill mindset right now.
Right.
And you got to get out of that, realize you're back to even and start pushing this offense some. The Hokies have it right now. Good poke check, and that leads to the puck coming free out at least as far as center. West Virginia trying to work it ahead. The Hokies all over that, though, and they'll send it all the way back down and around the boards. Buckley trying to work it free. He backhands it along the boards. There, another puck just played around the end wall by the Hokies. West Virginia getting to it first. Now a pass ahead and just off the mark there. Looking for Sable. That's backhanded long off Buckley. Buckley with it. He takes a backhand try. That one blocked off, never getting through.
Good job by the Hokies there, getting a body out in front.
A good hit along the board. Sable sends it in deep. Mountaineers going after it around behind. That's Stankiewicz battling for it. Now Murphy fresh off the bench. That one going all the way down, and it will be an icing, touched up there by Martin.
All right, it's a good opportunity here. See if they can get off this face-off here. The offense has slowly get started again here, just like first period a little bit, like you were saying. It's almost kind of like they were still in penalty kill mode, a little bit too conservative on the defensive end, and this offense has to wake up.
A good chance here. Top line comes in off an icing and wins the draw, but fanned on there by Murphy, and the Hokies are able to work it out of the zone. So the Hokies with a shot, that one up over the head of Mackey. Now it's sitting behind the net. It comes free. Hokies make a line change. Murphy goes with a cross-ice pass. He's got Shepard, and Shepard brings it into the zone. Shepard with a shot. That one deflects around, and trying to get to it there was Mohart, but unable to do so. And now the Hokies have it around behind, but a good forecheck pressure. And it comes back to the blue line for a shot through traffic. Doesn't punch its way through. Rebound, and it goes in! There it is, Ben Shepard. Right place, right time, off the end wall. And West Virginia's drawn even.
Well, I'd say the offense is woken up there. That was beautiful, right place, right time. The crowd is loving it. The energy is alive here at the Morgantown Ice Arena. We got ourselves a brand new ball game.
Yeah, and Beal was just trying to throw something on net. It winds up getting deflected out in front, goes off the end wall, and Shepard's just sitting on the other side of the net, and it just bounces right to his tape.
Well,
easy goal.
Good things happen when you get pucks on net, and Mountaineers get rewarded.
Good things happen when you put pucks on net, and good things happen when you stand in front of the net.
Absolutely. I just love the vibe we got inside this place now. The fans are really buzzing.
Now the Mountaineers, they send one along and into the zone, and a shot there. That one catches the wrong netting. That one, the out of play netting on that shot from Panchizin. Evans on the offensive zone draw. Finally, West Virginia able to get it, but good back check there from the Hokies, and that'll allow them to bring it out of the zone. Both sides come together there right along the near side wall. West Virginia just sends it cross ice, but the only player there are Hokies. Now that one going around the end wall. It comes free. Panchizin going after it. Now a chance right out in front, but patted aside by Mackey. Another try. Bodies go flying, and somehow Evans has it.
Physicality is really starting to ramp up here.
And both sides really kind of struggling to get anything going. Even though the Hokies have had this much time in the zone, no really good chances have developed from it yet, as they have it along the blue line now. There, a shot through traffic. It flutters up into the air. And that one, a little bit of a concerning bounce it took there. I thought it was going to drop into the net like a three-pointer.
That's what I saw right there. I thought Mackey completely missed it, and it just went right behind him. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But a little side note, I think it's a little funny. Virginia Tech looks like all their players have names on the back of their jersey except for number 16. He was just out on the ice on that last shift. Everybody else has got their last names on the jersey, and he's the only one who doesn't.
They just signed him off waivers last week. You know, they have
another one, 26 as well.
Yeah, recent waiver pickups, waiver wire
pickups.
Now the Hokies trying to bring it into the zone. They will do so. Pass lane out in front. West Virginia closes that off quickly, and it kicks back along the far side wall. Now it's in the near corner. Both teams come together. It's a 3-on-2 battle in favor of West Virginia, and they will win it with that number advantage. But Virginia Tech now regains possession, and back around the boards it goes. Up to the blue line there. That pass, a little bit of a handcuff one. Hokies wanted to take a one-timer from the blue line there, but couldn't do it.
The Mountaineers are really struggling right now to get this puck out. Last minute and a half, all Virginia Tech.
Now finally it does come all the way down off a deflection too, so no icing, which much needed. Tired legs for West Virginia.
Absolutely.
Now those fresh legs almost made an immediate impact. Now that one takes a hop around, comes free. It's backhanded along there by Martin, and it's taken by West Virginia. A pass cross ice. Going after it there, and icing will be called. Unable to win that race was Stankiewicz. Just a warning there, no one getting tossed out of that draw, and it is won by West Virginia. Now they work it out as far as center. Stankiewicz coming over to help. He works it into the slot, takes a shot, and it kind of dribbles just wide of the net. From our perspective, it almost looked like it was going in.
That's what I was just about to say. It looked like it was trickling in right there.
Stankiewicz putting on that pressure. Sable gets after it. He's unable to rip it free, and now the Hokies come the other way. Well played, though, by the West Virginia defense. And the Hokies hold at neutral ice right now, waiting for that opportunity to break back in, and they find it and do so. West Virginia, though, trying to defend that nicely. And another puck just ringing back and forth around the boards. Finally, it comes free to the stick of Martin for West Virginia. He puts on the brakes, takes a tumble, and is able to play it ahead, at least for the moment in West Virginia possession. Now it comes back free to Martin around behind, and he plays it up to Sable. Sable trying to pass one ahead for Buckley. That one just off the mark. And now the Hokies re-enter the zone. There a pass right across the net mouth, loosen the slot and a shot, and they score. A great pass right out in front, and Virginia Tech pots it home. 2-1 Hokies.
And now we wanted to see right there, you just got the equalizer not that long ago. That was just a loose puck out in front. Hokies were right there, and they bury it. And now Mountaineers got to get back to what we were doing here offensively. That one stings a little bit. You know, it's like all the momentum was on your side there.
You felt like the team was rallying, and then bang.
That's a tough one to give up. We'll see how they respond.
And one thing you can kind of get behind if you're West Virginia, the 2 goals the Hokies have scored have been really good goals.
Absolutely.
It's not like, they're getting some like fluky goal here and there. They're really having to work to get their chances.
Absolutely.
Now the Hokies re-enter the zone. There a shot. That one patted aside by Mackey. It comes free around behind. Now it comes off to the stick of Murphy. Murphy trying to play it ahead. Now it's kicked along, and Mohart with it. Mohart just sends it across the net mouth. And now the Hokies have it. They backhand one along. And all the way down it goes, where it is collected by West Virginia from their own defensive end. They play around boards looking for Murphy a little bit too far. Now mishandled by Virginia Tech, and so Murphy goes after it. Murphy with a monster hit down in the corner.
He is a hit machine tonight.
Shepard trying to make a play there on the forecheck, but the Hokies able to work their way all the way through, and almost a great individual effort there by Virginia Tech.
It's a great save.
Was able to read that name on the way by. That was Slater for Virginia Tech. Just went coast to coast and got a really good shot from the slot.
Slater, he just feels like he's like the villain in any kind of movie. That's a name like Slater.
Name.
That's a great villain name right there, Slater.
Oh, a shot right there. Evans was going for the deflection. You got to think if he could have gotten that tip, maybe it chops into the 5-hole. Face-off won by West Virginia. There, a shot right into the stomach of Virginia Tech netminder. This is what you want to do, though, if you're West Virginia. We were just talking about rebound control. Just win the drawback and let one fly and crash. Now it winds up around behind the net. Trying to pressure there was Panchizin. It comes free. Panchizin lets it go smartly so because he's got help back there from Evangelista, and it works out in front for Evans, and he just fans on it.
Man, that's one you got to connect on right there.
Now the other way comes Virginia Tech. They pass across the net mouth, and it doesn't connect. Back the other way come the Mountaineers. Evans working his way through. Sorry, that is Panchizin. Now it's Evans. Evans looking for Evangelista out in front. Doesn't have a passing lane. Drops it for Panchizin, and a big glove save. Flash of the leather.
Flash in the leather there. Beautiful save.
West Virginia, they don't look on the ice like they lost any momentum from giving that up. If anything, it motivated them a little bit more.
That's good to see right there. Something going on down here.
Looks like it might be an equipment issue for the Hokies netminder. So he's got both his glove and his blocker off, which usually you don't see in this situation.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Looks like the glove.
You almost wonder if, like, when he reached out and caught that puck, if something tore, maybe a strap broke on that glove, because that can happen. And if one of them straps breaks on the glove, you could go flash it out like that, and it just flies off your hand, and then you got a puck just hitting your bare hand. No, thank you.
Yeah, no thanks.
It's interesting because gloves are usually somewhat fitted.
Right.
So if it looks like he's trying to borrow another glove. I'll tell you right now, you've got a goalie, either A, that is his glove and it's brand new and they just like pulled it out the packaging for him, or it's not his glove. One way or the other, he's not super comfortable with it.
Could be huge.
I'm immediately taking a shot at his glove side. Immediately.
Absolutely.
Here we go, offensive zone draw for West Virginia. This one, though, taken by the Hokies. They come back the other way. Chachir on the back check makes a good play, but it's still marked in. Shot there on Mackey. It winds up around behind the net. And just kind of an errant pass winds up all the way back to center. And it goes back in deep, where it will be collected by the Mountaineers. West Virginia from their own defensive zone once more. This one passed ahead now. And a backhand along, trying to work it through some bodies there. Harris' shot just goes and catches the boards behind the net. Now into the zone comes the Mountaineers. Pass out in front, an opportunity, and a really great passing opportunity, and it just fans off another stick.
That one hurts.
Now down low once more. Seems like West Virginia's just getting closer and closer to a goal every shift. Now around the boards it goes. Played ahead by the Hokies, and that will be a penalty right there. I believe we're going to see an interference call and a West Virginia power play with 8:09 to go in period number 2.
We were just talking about it. We can sniff the goals coming, and now there's a great opportunity to get it here on this power play.
Yeah. Amazingly, if a player doesn't have the puck, you cannot skate up to them and form tackle.
You learn something new every day.
Those are the rules of hockey.
Thought he was playing football there for a second.
Yeah, it's like that one kid when you're playing pickup basketball that played linebacker. Now on the power play, Evangelista works it down for Shepard. Shepard back to Evangelista up to the blue line. And it goes across for Mohart. Mohart goes back for Martin. Martin with a shot through traffic, doesn't get through, but he's able to save it at the blue line, work it back to Evangelista. Evangelista slows it up, goes back to the point for Martin. Martin works again to the high slot, drops for Evangelista at the faceoff dot. Evangelista with a shot, that one blocked aside. Back to him though. Evangelista, another shot, catches the mask, rebound try, Shepard finds it. Now back to Evangelista, a little bit too far for him, but Martin's there to help.
Couple of really good looks there.
Evangelista once again, he takes a shot, that one blocked this time. Shepard back to him. Evangelista to Martin, Martin to Mohart. Mohart shot through traffic, patted aside. Evans looking to help. Now it chips around in the slot. Comes free for Mohart. Mohart, another shot. That one blocked. Trying to baseball one was Evangelista. He's not going to the Pirates.
Well, what great pressure. That was a really good shift.
Great shift.
Great
really
shift.
Was. Yeah, and I love that effort to immediately try to get another shot on when Evangelista caught him in the mask. Now back in comes Mohart with a backhand try. It's loose around the net mouth. Evans mishandles it. Now a 2-on-1 back the other way for the Hokies. Virginia Tech into the zone. They take a shot, missing the net, catching glass. Now it's Shepard, 30 seconds left. That pass just a hair too far. And West Virginia has to slow down. Now the Hokies, only 20 seconds left to kill. They know it. They'll dump it down. That'll pretty much do it. What I was going to say, when you hit a goalie right in the mask, especially with a hard snapshot, it'll rattle him for like 3-4 seconds. You want to get one right back on net as fast as you can.
We can hear the effect of that
right through our headsets.
Oh, my goodness.
We're not on the ice, and we're wearing headsets that kind of dampen the sound, and we heard every bit of that puck-catching mask.
So you didn't find the equalizer there, but still a lot of positives from that power play. The pressure has been put on this Hokies team right now.
Now the Hokies looking to reapply the pressure in their favor as they enter the zone. Backhand from the slot. That one saved, and another shot, and a huge save from Mackey. Highway robbery on the West Virginia side this time.
Well, you want to talk about save of the night right there. I think you got your early candidate right here. That was beautiful.
Pulled out of position by the first shot by a pretty significant margin, able to jump back, hammer off that right skate, and get the glove across the net mouth and make a big save. West Virginia wins that draw. There it's played along and up for Stankiewicz. Stankiewicz passes, looking for Sable. But it comes over to Virginia Tech possession. The Hokies looking to enter the zone. They do so as they wrap around behind. Back to the blue line. Shot blasted through traffic, blocked off. I believe that was Sable that got in the lane of that one. It was. And all the way back down it goes, West Virginia from their defensive end. And all the way down it goes once again, West Virginia from their defensive end. That one up, chipped up high. West Virginia gloves it down from behind their own net. They pass ahead, there they find Sable. Sable, pass intercepted.
Again, having a little bit of a tough time getting it out.
And when they do get it out, they don't keep it out for more than like 3 seconds before it gets dumped right back in. That should be, that's a hand pass.
It's a much needed whistle right there. Where's he going?
Probably, he's going back to get his other glove maybe? Maybe they fixed whatever was broken. Yep, that does seem to be the case. Broken glove has been repaired. Hokies netminder back with his original mitt.
I was going to say, you want to get us the empty net? Go for it, bud.
I was like, at first I was like, where is he going? And I saw the other goalie holding the glove out. I was like, okay, they fixed it.
Well, that's a bold move, Cotton.
I was like, was it Patrick Waugh over there? What's happening? Now it's worked back down low by the Hokies. Getting there first is Martin. Martin nearly turning it over, but gets a bit of help and winds up back with it. Martin doesn't have a stick, though.
So we have spent almost a good 2 minutes inside this Hokie offensive zone right now.
That's a great play by Mackey right there. So Martin, he has a stick, but it was not his. He went ahead and collected a stick. I believe he grabbed it from Brown. I'm not 100% certain who I saw hand off a stick, but he was using somebody else's stick, and it was the wrong-handedness for him. So great job by Mackey to dive on that puck that was going to go around behind, get his defenseman back with the proper equipment.
Yeah, smart play.
Now West Virginia winning this draw. They get it out at least as far as center, but the Hokies have it once more. There, the puck goes all the way down. Collecting it is West Virginia. West Virginia just looking for any room whatsoever. That one winds up out of play. The forecheck for Virginia Tech is stifling right now.
Really, these last 3 minutes, we've been inside the Virginia Tech zone. Mountaineers are just really struggling to clear it.
I think the Hokies heard about turkey season in West Virginia, and they're really upset. West Virginia works it ahead.
Right there.
They got it as far as center. Now here we go, maybe. Murphy able to send it in deep. Round the boards it goes, pinched off by Shepard. Murphy almost leveled 11 for Virginia Tech for like the fourth time this game.
Yeah, 11, he is having a tough time out there. His body, he is not going to be.
He is well aware of 81 in gold and blue at all times.
He is not going to be waking up feeling so good tomorrow.
Murphy with it. He tries to back him one out in front. He had Mohart, and he knows it. Mohart gloves it down to himself. Works his way to the slot. Takes a shot. It's loose in front. Shepard gets to it, and he just puts it wide. There is shot. Rebound out in front once more, and it kicks out to neutral ice.
It's like 3 or 4 A-plus opportunities there for the Mountaineers.
This is the line for West Virginia. This is the line that scored earlier. They almost scored again right there. This is the best line for sure tonight for West Virginia. There a chance down low. Mackey able to get to it. And it winds up into Mackey's pads, and he'll hold for a draw. About 2.5 minutes to go in period number 2. Face-off won by West Virginia. They send it around the boards. There a few bodies meet along the near wall, and it kicks back around the boards for Virginia Tech. A pass out in front. That one, no shot fired. Now back with it is West Virginia. They pass ahead, and it's chopped all the way into the zone. Going after it, winning the race is West Virginia.
Good hustle.
Now a pass comes out in front, though, intercepted by Virginia Tech, and they bring it back the other way up through center and dump it into the zone. After it there is Palahunik. Now it's just sent up to the blue line where the Hokies will collect, take a shot. That one up and out of play. This period has been waves of calm followed by waves of chaos.
Started off very calm, and now we are on that chaotic side right now.
You're either like seeing dump and chase back and forth where no one does anything, or both teams are just full on bum rushing each other at the net mouth, and it just seems like there's a switch that someone's turning on and off. As here comes West Virginia looking to bring it into the zone. Mountaineers working it in down low. Buckley trying to provide a passing option and does so. Now out in front for Sable. Delayed penalty coming up. West Virginia's going on the power play here.
This is going to be huge to close out this period on the power play. Man, just didn't get enough stick on it to be able to put in that golden opportunity, but power play coming up. The power play last time we didn't score, but we put a lot of pressure on. It's got a really good shift out of the power play unit. Just hope to build on that.
Yeah, and you'd want to see them. I wouldn't even be against the exact same setup, generate the exact same shots, because they were close to going in, and eventually they will. Evans on the draw, he will win it. Evans has been dominant in the draw circle tonight. Now it's taken by Evangelista. He's right back to the same spot he was last power play. They're intercepted by Virginia Tech, and they'll send it all the way down. Mackey settles it, and he'll drop it off for Martin. Martin lost that puck there around behind. Now Virginia Tech has it. I thought that was what happened, but I wasn't sure for a second. But now here comes West Virginia, maybe with an opportunity. Virginia Tech with a good back check. Mohart now with a sharp angle shot. Puck comes free. Everyone trying to get to it, and finally Evans does. Evans looking for options. He passes ahead, looking for Evangelista, helped out by Martin. Now back to Evans. Evans passes cross ice for Mohart. Mohart walking in. He takes a shot, patted aside. Rebound up front. They score! West Virginia, Evangelista on the power play. Big rebound goal.
He said it all night. 32 for the Hokies. He's been giving up these juicy rebounds all night, and it was bound to cost him one of these times, and it just did right there. Marvelous power play from the Mountaineers, and we got a brand new game again.
I don't think you could ask for an easier rebound finish because the effort to make the initial save pulled the Hokie netminder all the way out to the left of the net, and the puck was just sitting in the crease.
Right there.
I guess the Hokies just, they knew they weren't going to see Evangelista on Christmas, so they gave him his gift early.
This is the way you want to end the period right here.
Without
now
a
you
doubt.
feel like all the momentum's on your side. You're going to go in the locker room. You're going to talk
Here they
about...
come again real quick here. Here comes Murphy. Great movement. He takes a shot and he catches glass on it.
You're going to go into that locker room and you're just going to talk about how you can build on it. Because you got to feel like all that momentum is on your side now.
And if you're West Virginia, you can go in here, barring something crazy here from the Hokies with 2 seconds left as they try to play one out in front. It gets deflected aside. That's the end of 2. Now, if you're West Virginia, you can go into this intermission and say, we won the second period.
Absolutely.
We won the second period 2-1. Now, if we go out in the third, we just have to win the third period. We already won the second. Let's go win the third, and we win this game.
I think we're about to see a very entertaining, very exciting third period coming up.
And you can look at the stats. And, after the first period, it was 11-10 to shots and in favor of West Virginia. Now it's 22-23 in favor of Virginia Tech. This game statistically looks just as close as it does when you're watching it on the ice.
Goalies are getting a lot of work in. It's going to be battle of the netminders here in the third. It's going to be exciting.
Here we go. We'll be back for the start of the third. Quinn Kuski, Nick Kinzel on the West Virginia Hockey Network. And we are back for the start of period number 3. Quinn Kuski here alongside of Nick Kinzel. And we're even. 20 minutes to decide it all. Maybe a little bit more if need be.
This is going to be one exciting period right now. So what I'd like to see here from the Mountaineers, it looked like in the first 2 periods, they got off to a little bit of that slow start for like the first 2 or 3 minutes. Trying to avoid that because that's when Virginia Tech was really putting the pressure on.
West Virginia comes out, they win the draw, and laying out there and holding for a face-off is the Hokie netminder. So just 7 seconds in, already an offensive zone draw for West Virginia.
Yes, already. This is big.
Mohart on the draw for the Mountaineers. This one won by Virginia Tech. They'll send it around behind their own net. Now it's backhanded along. And Mohart enters the zone. There, it's stripped off of his stick and back the other way come the Hokies. And a massive hit there from Plotkin.
Real nice play right there.
That one comes free to Murphy. Murphy tried to drop one to Shepard. Winds up back to Murphy. Oh, and a pass just off the mark for Mohart. He's going to get into it first. Now he's going to receive a bit of help from Shepard. Mohart still with it, trying to work his way through traffic. Now the puck free. Controlled by Virginia Tech now as they look to exit the zone. A diving back check effort there from Shepard, but the Hokies still with it. There, a pass across, intercepted by Evans. He drops it off for Murphy. And then Evans takes it, sends it all the way down. West Virginia makes their full line change. With it there is Martin. Martin goes across. Evangelista looking to help out a little bit. Now Beal getting involved. It comes free at least for a brief second there for Panchizin, but he's bodied off of the puck. Now it comes back loose for Evans. Evans drops it to Panchizin. Panchizin takes a shot. And now Martin just flicks it along. And around the boards it goes, settled down by Mackey. He drops for Martin.
So here early on in this period, both teams kind of struggling to establish anything.
And it's almost like both teams almost feel too paranoid to overextend themselves as a result of trying to score and giving one up, that neither team's pushing as hard. They're a chance out in front now. It passed right into the slot.
Good stick.
And that one blocked off, not being allowed to go on frame. And now here comes Panchizin. He'll dump in, technically on frame. And he gets after it himself. Now played around the boards. West Virginia to it first, but it's played off and now taken back by the Hokies. It's played along, getting to it there is Pelhamic. West Virginia almost able to strip that one away from the Hokies, but Virginia Tech stays with it as they enter the zone. Shot through traffic, gets blocked off, doesn't wind up on frame. Now it's played for Pyatt. It goes around. The Hokies look to re-enter the zone. They do so, at least for the moment. Now Chachir. He takes a shot. That one up and out of play over the top of the net. Buckley on the draw for West Virginia. Face off one back to the blue line, sent around the boards by Plotkin. Sable after it, he gets to it first, takes a solid shot around the boards. And now all the way down it'll go. Virginia Tech winning that race will cancel out the icing. And now controlled the blue line. That one chipped up over the outstretched arms of Buckley.
Another good stick there.
Yeah, well played there by Plotkin. That allows West Virginia to go the other way in the form of Stankiewicz. Sable plays it down for Buckley. Buckley, he takes a shot. That one wide of the net. Now both teams battle for it. The Hokies pull away with it. They backhand it along. There it's banged up ahead along the boards where it's intercepted and taken by Martin. He sends it back down low.
It's been a very tame start to this period. I just have a feeling things are about to amp up here.
That's how this whole game has been. Whole lot of quiet, then a whole lot of noise. Virginia Tech now from their own end, looking to gain some speed. Well defended, though, by West Virginia. Now it comes free, looking for Mohart there, but that one just off the mark, deflects away. And now down and around the boards it goes, where it will be collected by Beal. Beal plays it around for Martin. Martin for Murphy. Murphy off the boards, tried to get it to Mohart there geometrically, unable to do it. Back with Martin. He plays it for Shepard. Shepard banks one ahead, intercepted though. Virginia Tech into the slot, a shot just wide.
Again, from that angle, that one looked like it got past for a second.
The Hokies with it. They once again walk to the slot. That shot patted aside by Mackey. Virginia Tech still with it. Now they're starting to put some pressure on. A pass out in front, intercepted and sent all the way down. It will be on frame, so no icing.
I would be so scared as a goalie with a shot that slow coming up.
That's like nightmare fuel, because if it ever goes in.
It's happened before. If it ever goes in, I would just walk off.
Hang up the skates.
Yeah, it'd be game over.
Now here comes Virginia Tech back into the zone. Tried to make a move by, but well defended there by Panchizin. But he has it stripped off of his stick by 3 Hokies. And now Virginia Tech's back into the zone. A good move into the slot. Another good move. A backhand try and a big save by Mackey. Nasty dangles to get a really good backhand try. He really looked around, said, I don't have any help. Okay, I'll do it myself.
Gonna have to do it myself. I almost paid off for him.
Now around the boards it comes. Brady plays it there. And up with it comes West Virginia. Now Chachir. He backhands one along. Right out in front. Another chance there, and it kicks back out of the zone. Now a race for it. Virginia Tech nearly won it. Now Brady goes down. West Virginia looking for a call. Everyone's going down.
That was almost scary. If that hits the skate there of Mackey, that's going in.
Yeah, Mackey did not expect that puck to kick back up out in front like that, and now we have a stoppage. Yeah, that whole little episode right down here, players are sliding all over the place. Mackey doesn't even know where the puck is. All of a sudden, it kicks out right into the slot.
That's why I was like, oh my God, he gets a skate on that. We got ourselves a 3-2 game.
Defensive zone draw here for West Virginia. Chachir on the draw, off the icing. Chachir wins the draw to himself. He plays it high off the glass. There, it kicks free for a shot, fanned on. Now another shot, that one patted aside by Mackey. He didn't see it till the last second, but he got it. Plotkin works it around the boards for Brown. Brown banks it ahead. Looking for help, doesn't have it. Comes back for Plotkin. Plotkin plays it along. Now there's a couple bodies down along the boards. Delayed offsides on Virginia Tech. That allows West Virginia to gain possession. Brady with it. Brady plays ahead for Sable. Sable looks for Buckley. Sable gets hit, and that's going to be a penalty. West Virginia with a big power play here in a tie game.
Here we go. Scored on that last power play. This is a huge opportunity right here. The physicality is starting to ramp up. Just like I said, this game almost felt too tame. It was going to amp up at some point. We have reached that point, and now a golden opportunity here for the Mountaineers.
And the Hokies, they're trying to argue that penalty, but I don't really know that there was too much to argue. Maybe they were trying to argue that what happened along the other side of this zone should have also been a penalty if they were going to call that. And I don't know that I disagree with that.
Yeah, you got to call it both ways.
It was a very similar interaction, and I could have really seen both being penalties.
So key here for this power play, do exactly what you did on the last power play. Get the puck on net. We know he's prone to give up juicy rebounds. Try and bury one.
That same unit that got the last goal for West Virginia on the power play, back on the ice. This unit has been awesome so far today.
This is a huge moment in this game right here. Chance for the Mountaineers to get their first lead of the night and a crucial point. Again, this is a battle for the top of the division here.
A little bit more conversations with the officials. There seems to still be some confusion here.
Looks like they had to get the right player in the box.
So, right now the Hokies only have 3 on the ice. There's 2 penalties.
Wow.
There are 2 penalties on the Hokies. It's a 5-on-3
So you
for 2 minutes.
You want to call this the biggest moment of the game? This is the biggest moment of the game right here.
There's a shot from Evangelista, patted aside. Rebound try, they score! West Virginia in just 7 seconds. Bury it in the 5-on-3, and they take the lead 3-2.
What did I just say? Get pucks on net. He's prone to give up the rebound. He did. And the Mountaineers find themselves with the lead.
And it's Shepard with his 2nd of the game. This one coming on the power play. All 3 goals from West Virginia have been off a rebound. One was kind of weird because it was off the end wall, not the goalie. But all 3 rebounds off of what was the initial shot. Now, because they scored so fast, West Virginia still has a 1 and 53-second power play to try to make this lead 2 goals.
This is huge right here. This is really huge. Like, you get pucks on net with a guy who's prone to give up the rebound like that, good things are going to happen.
And here we go with West Virginia. Martin has it. He plays ahead for Mohart. Mohart works his way through traffic. He's bringing it in on frame, driving the net, wraps around, dishes it out in front. No one there for it, though.
Yeah, empty crease there for about 5 seconds.
Martin with a shot. That one goes wide. Evangelista that is Shepard races for it, gets to it. Now it's battled for around behind. The Hokies have it. Well played by Shepard. It comes free for Martin. Martin to Evangelista. Evangelista pulls the trigger. That one catches the glass. Mohart back with it. Looking for space. Finds it. Winds up. Lets a bomb go. Rebound. Shepard had it for a moment, but he's tied up. Now Mohart from behind the net. Passes back to the point. With it is Martin. Martin loses it. Now here come the Hokies the other way in what could be an opportunity. That one just flipped in and covered up for a draw. And yep, that's not going to go over well. A little bit of a hit on Mackey as he was trying to cover it up. If you're West Virginia, don't take a penalty here. Use this last 50 seconds you've got.
Stay disciplined here. This is huge. If you can somehow find a way to go up 2 here, that completely changes this game.
If you're West Virginia, you've really taken advantage of the lack of discipline from the Hokies. Now is not the time to start going to the box.
Yeah, you got 100% of the momentum is on your side right now. Don't mess it up by taking a careless penalty.
Buckley wins that draw back. With it is Brady. Brady lets Buckley go, and he's going to come out to the left side. He passes along, and there it's taken back by Buckley. Buckley enters the zone, drops it for Murphy. Murphy with a shot, and he scores! Murphy snipes a corner. West Virginia with 2 power play goals, and it's 4-2.
Didn't need the rebound on that one, just absolute sniped it. Power play successful. Beyond successful.
West Virginia is 3 of 4 on the power play tonight. Anytime your power play is hitting at 75%, it's going to be really hard to lose a game.
It's absolutely incredible. They've just dominated play here the last 4 minutes or so. And now they're getting rewarded. We started this period 2-2, and now not even 9 minutes in, we got ourselves a 4-2 lead. Just keep building on it.
And they will work to do that as they have possession. It's played free for Martin. Martin plays it ahead. Evangelista tried to pass it off for Evans. That one intercepted, though, and now here come the Hokies back the other way. There a shot. Never found its way on frame. Well blocked. And something to watch here. That shot hurt Beal. Hit his left leg, and he's limping a little bit. So watch for number 18 for West Virginia, Beal. Definitely a little bit shaken up. Now Beal able to chip that one along, but it doesn't get out of the zone. Now the Hokies with it around the faceoff circle. Shot and a good deflection, but a big save from Mackey.
That was huge.
Now Evangelista with it at neutral territory. Couple bodies go flying, and the Hokies come away with it. They send it all the way down, and it will be icing. Now the referees have some work to do because Virginia Tech tried to rush a change. They got to try to figure out who all was actually on the ice when that thing got dumped.
How crazy have these last 4 minutes been?
The double penalty gave so much momentum right away. I mean, to just score 7 seconds in and then pretty much give yourself a full power play is what allowed them to get another goal there. That one tried to dump it in there was Palahuk. Now it is dumped in. Looks as though we have a delayed penalty upcoming on West Virginia.
So that's not what you want to see right there.
There it comes free, touched up, and that will be the stoppage in play.
You got all the momentum on your side right now. Don't go be taking careless penalties. Don't let them back into this game.
Yeah, it's a 2-goal game, but there is a lot of time left to be played. Evans on the defensive zone draw. He's been good in the circle tonight, and I think I jinxed him because he lost that one. Hokies work it to the face-off circle. That shot fanned on. Evans gets to it, and he sends it down, but we have a stoppage, and I think West Virginia's getting another penalty here.
Now this is real. You really don't want. They are going to get another penalty here. Number 16 hit the deck.
Yep, and it's going to be a tripping call on Brady for West Virginia.
This is a huge moment for them. They could do exactly what the Mountaineers just did. Get a quick
sure
one,
could.
get on the 5-on-3, and then you got almost a full power play to work.
Here we go. A second really long extended 5-on-3, this time in favor of Virginia Tech, trailing by 2.
You do not want to lose all that momentum that you just built up.
Hokies back to the blue line. Let's control the shot. That one goes wide.
That was close.
Hokies with it once more. Another shot pass across. More of a shot pass. Well played, though, by Mackey, not allowing it across. There a one-time shot, Mackey there, and he makes the save. Holds for a draw.
Big couple of stops right there from Mackey.
Now, here's what I will say. If you're West Virginia, you kill off a 1:50 5-on-3. The amount of momentum that you would gain from that might make this
through the
lead
roof, yeah.
unsurmountable.
It would be huge.
Mohart on the draw. This one taken by the Hokies. Mohart works it out of the zone, and now here goes Mohart the other way. Mohart with an opportunity. He brings it into the zone. He brings it in on net, and it's well defended there at the last second.
Great stick.
But that kills a lot of time. About a minute to go on the 5-on-3 as the Hokies bring it back in. Well defended right there. And all the way down it goes. Big play from Palahunic there for West Virginia.
It's going to take even more time off the clock.
Now Beal and Martin sub back in as the West Virginia defense to play with Mohart. The Hokies enter the zone. Pass down low, a little bit too hot to handle. And Martin at least gets it across the line. 30 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. After the 5-on-3, there will be about 11 seconds of Hokie power play. That pass off the mark and back over the blue line it goes. 20 seconds left to kill for West Virginia.
Virginia Tech is just shooting themselves in the foot there.
There, a shot blocked. Another shot. It's somewhere under the pads and getting on top of it's Mackey and holding for a draw, and now some violence after the whistle.
Oh, that was close.
There's how close that puck was to the line.
That was. I thought when he fell back on it, I was like, oh no. No, we got, oh man.
Yeah, we're going to see Mohart go to the box here. We'll see if they're offsetting. Yep, and okay, both sides getting one there, so they're just going to offset. That shouldn't affect. I would doubt we even go to 4-on-4 at any point as a result of that.
At this level of physicality, it is 100% picked up now.
Oh, so we have.
Are we getting?
Yeah, we got to stop it. There should not be that 2 on the board on the Hokie side. They're just doing. It should be 2 to each side, not going on the clock, and they're going to come out 2 after the next whistle.
I think that's what they're arguing right now.
Or because there's only 2 slots, that 2 could also be on the board. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So those two guys are just going to sit for 2 minutes, maybe a little bit more. 2 minutes and then a whistle's when they can come out. So we're going to have 12 more seconds of 5-on-3, and then after that, 11 seconds of a power play, and then even strength, barring a goal that throws off that timing. Now the Hokies with it. They work it across. Thought about taking the one-timer, now work down low. There, a jam try. That one doesn't work. Even now, one comes out of the box for West Virginia. There, a pass out in front. They score. Great passing play from the Hokies. They tuck that one. But it was at least on the power play part of it. So now we should go back to even strength.
Should go back to even strength. I don't know why they put the 2 minutes back up there for another countdown.
It was they put both 2 minutes up, and I've worked this scoreboard. You can't get that 2 minutes off without taking off those other two penalties.
Well, this is still, you got 8 minutes and 17 seconds left here. Momentum's
One goal game, back to even strength. Here we go.
Now Virginia Tech's got to be feeling pretty good here as they cash in there on the power play. So this is going to be 8 minutes and 17 seconds of some scrappy hockey here.
Now we're waiting, trying to get that scoreboard right again. They're letting them know everything needs to come off. And there we go. Puck down, and we are back underway as West Virginia wins that draw. Evans once again. I think that one time I jinxed him, I think that was his only draw loss of the entire game.
Well, good job.
Yeah. He's gonna have some words for me later,
Yes,
I'm sure.
he
He'll listen back to this and be like, what the heck, dude? Beal with it there along the blue line. Getting hassled by a couple of Hokies. And they peck away at that puck and take it. Comes all the way down. Evans backhands it around the boards. There he's got Panchizin. And Chisholm plays across, looking for Evangelista. He finds him. He takes a shot. That one patted aside. Panchizin back with it. There's a stick down on the ice over there. Let's see if that gets in the way at some point. Now Virginia Tech with it. They send it back around the boards. Brady tried to pinch that off of the blue line, unable to do so. Now Evans sends it along. Intercepted though, but taken right back by West Virginia. It's in the skates of Evangelista. He finds it, sends it along. Back with it though is Virginia Tech. That pass off the mark, a good stick lift there to help that along. Brady chops it ahead. It comes free, taken by Evans. Evans' pass intercepted. Now the Hokies, they take a shot. Big save by Mackey.
Huge stop right there.
And a stoppage.
Virginia Tech, they got to be feeling pretty good about themselves right now.
Is anyone going to go get the stick? There we go.
It's almost like the momentum's starting to shift towards their way. We can't let that happen here for these final 6:49.
Yeah, if you're West Virginia, you're not too concerned with giving that one up. You killed off a minute and 50 seconds of 5-on-3, only gave up one goal right at the last second of it, because even though it was technically the power play, they still had the guy coming out of the box. It might as well have still been 5-on-3. That one in on Mackey. He plays it off. Now Chachir. Tried to backhand one ahead, but it's picked off. Dueled for. Played around the boards. And lugged ahead by West Virginia. That pass deflected in by Brown. Now the Hokies take it, play it around the boards, and a great little outlet pass there. And that could have been a penalty.
I really thought that was going to be tripping right there.
Now the Hokies with a sharp angle shot. That one hits the side of the cage. Back up to the point it goes. Now passed back to the back along the goal line, up into the slot, but just hopped up on the edge of the stick. Unable to pull the trigger there was Virginia Tech on what was a good opportunity. Now Shachir
right there.
He gets it out of the zone. Give the Mountaineers a chance to breathe. There, a shot. That one catches glass. Comes free and all the way back out. Both sides were kind of making changes there. And the Hokies with fresh legs look to re-enter, but the Mountaineers' fresh legs take possession. Up ahead for Buckley. Buckley gloves it down, can't get to it. And it comes free for Hokie possession in the defensive end. Now Plotkin with a shot through traffic. It's loose out in front.
Gave up another juicy rebound there.
Sable with it in the near side corner. He passes to the slot and a shot there. And that one deflected just wide. Back to the blue line. Plotkin one time. Deflection and it goes side of the net. Now it's in. West Virginia finally capitalizes on just countless opportunities. And it's 5-3 Mountaineers.
Countless opportunities. 32, he just looked confused. He didn't know where the puck was. Look at how amped up this crowd is. Look at how amped up the Mountaineers are. 2-goal lead, 5:03 to go.
I think there might have only been one guy on the whole rink right there that knew where that puck was, and that was Sable. He puts it in and regains the Mountaineer 2-goal lead.
Goalie had no idea where it was, and next thing you know, we got some Mountaineers celebrating.
Now that shot came in off the one-timer from Plotkin. Redirected like 4 times, caught the glass, the goalie's flailing all over the place, and then somehow it pops back out. Sable finds it first, puts it home.
That's huge. Now you got that 2-goal lead again. That is huge in these final 5 minutes.
That one chipped back in down low. Into the high slot, there a shot. Doesn't make its way through, and the Hokies bring it back the other way. Now backhanded along by Evans, back to Hokie possession. 4.5 to go here in regulation time. And that will be called a hand pass. West Virginia bringing back out that top line, and I was wondering, they were leaving that face-off at center. I was like, it was a hand pass at center. It should come back to the West Virginia defensive end, and they do move it. Mohart wins that draw, but it's immediately stripped off of the stick there of Beal. Beal back after it now. Getting some help from Shepard, but it kicks free around behind where Virginia Tech takes it. Looking for a passing lane out in front, well defended by West Virginia. Now back to the blue line it goes. Looking through space. Back into the corner it is the puck. Both sides scrum for it. It comes free. Kicks right across the net mouth, but nobody home on the back end. Now a shot from the point goes wide. Back out to center it goes. Now the Hokies re-enter the zone. Pass off the mark. And now here comes the other way. Murphy looking for another one. He shoots and it goes just over the top left corner. Back the other way comes Virginia Tech. Well defended though. Brady with it. He tries to play it around. That one picked off. Shot deflected. Another shot and that one goes wide.
I didn't even see that one.
Brady able to send it out. West Virginia making a much needed change. Shepard staying on the ice to apply some forecheck. Now it goes down low. Chachir after it. Backhanded along the blue line. Now here come the Hokies. Into the zone. Looking for a passing lane. That pass, a little bit of a miscommunication. West Virginia works it out at least as far as the point. Now around it goes once again. Brown after it. Brown tries to chip it up and along. West Virginia passing ahead, and now out of the zone it comes in the form of Chachir. Chachir entering the offensive zone, takes a shot. That one saved and held on to, and will hold for a draw.
So the Mountaineers got 31 shots tonight. How many do you think resulted in a rebound opportunity?
I'd say probably a good, I'm going to say 23. Yeah. 23 shots led to a rebound. Whether or not that rebound was capitalized on is a different thing, but at least I'd say 23 shots led to a pretty decent rebound out in front.
And then 3 of the 5 Mountaineer goals off of the rebound.
Yep.
That's been the key tonight.
Both teams trying to find it. West Virginia does first now. They send it up to the blue line. That one chipped ahead there by Pyatt. The Hokies look to get it out. There it's saved at the point and sent back around by Martin. Martin with it at center. He's just going to send it back in deep. The longer the puck's down there, the better the West Virginia Mountaineers' odds. Now a stretch pass. The Hokies enter the zone. Kind of keeping a second eye right now on the Hokie netminder. It comes free back to center ice. Hokies still have it.
Gotta wonder if they're gonna try and pull a goal here, try and get something going.
They've got to be wanting to do it about now, but they've got to get possession first, and an icing will do it.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna do it here. I think you have to.
90 seconds, 2-goal game. This is definitely the time. You see them looking towards the bench.
It's like, are we going? Wow.
He's not happy about it either. Did you see his reaction?
I don't understand that at all. You're down 2 goals here.
Get only a minute 34.
Get an extra body on the ice. Wow. Now they're going to call time. Yeah.
That's why they didn't pull him yet. They were going to go ahead and call that timeout.
Call timeout. Now you expect them to come off the ice.
I would be shocked if we come out of this timeout and that net still has a tendy in it.
And so minute 34 left. What a game it has been. This could have very well been a different game. Remember, the Hokies scored 45 seconds into this game. So Mountaineers has battled back. They've been the better team all night long.
And more so than just being the better team, the Mountaineers capitalized on opportunities.
On all those opportunities.
When they got a power play, they buried it, and quickly.
3 of 4 on the power play?
3 of 4 on the power play. There it is, 6 skaters for the Hokies. Okay. I was beginning to wonder if I was crazy. I was like, this should be full goalie time. I was like, there's an icing, a minute and a half left. You're down 2. If I was down 1, I'm pulling my goalie right now. Face off won by the Hokies. They send it back up to the point. There, a shot patted aside by Mackey. Rebound out in front. Taken now by Sable. Sable flicks it ahead. After it goes Stankiewicz. And icing will be called. Minute 20 to go. Another offensive zone draw for Virginia Tech. If you're the Hokies, you probably want to get one here by about the 45-second mark. Because if you give yourself 45 seconds, that gives yourself enough time to try to actually generate an opportunity, not just try to rush in. Now we're going to have a timeout from the other side. Yeah, so 45 seconds. That gives you enough time to not potentially lose the face-off right after the goal, gain possession and actually put an opportunity together, not just have to skate in and blast one and pray.
I've got to say, I will be bringing my jacket for the next game. I feel like I'm in a frozen tundra right now. It's a wee bit nippy up here.
It gets a little chilly up here, especially in the wintertime. And of course, as this game is winding down, in under 30 minutes, Mountaineers will be playing Liberty, the West Virginia D1 team. This is your D2 team here. But the D1 team will be playing Liberty on ESPN3 in 27 minutes.
That's just so cool that we're getting an opportunity to be on TV like that.
Face-off won by the Hokies. Virginia Tech working it around behind. Now it goes up to the blue line. There is shot through traffic, doesn't find its way through. Evans unable to get to it. Another shot that went off the shaft of the stick of Mackey.
Off the stick, wow.
And now into the bench, out of play. Another stoppage, minute 3. Ref takes a tumble. Crowd gives him a little woo. He laughs it off. Minute 3 left. Puck down. Virginia Tech wins another draw. They send it to the slot. Now back to the point. Blasted through traffic. Deflection. Saved by Mackey. Back across to the blue line. Shot again. Another save by Mackey. Another shot saved by Mackey.
Watch out, camera girl. That was close for our camera person.
That was... I mean, I feel like half the people watching at home right now just ducked because that puck flew right at the camera. Puck down, and it comes out of the zone, which is going to force a complete recollection from the Hokies. They're past that 45-second point that I said would be
it's
preferred.
Desperation mode now almost.
They're going to pass out in front, and they scored.
Wow. So they didn't get the 45-second mark, but now you still got 34.
They got enough time.
They have plenty of time to get a set going here.
And that, by the way, that pass was filthy.
It was a filthy pass. You got to think goalie staying on the bench here.
You ain't got enough time to get him on the ice and then pull him again. So it's full go here. 34 seconds.
This is going to be an
intense
intense
1 goal game. Here we go.
34 seconds. Going to be intense.
Face off won by the Hokies. They re-enter the zone. Works it past Beal, now down low. Pass out in front, up to the blue line. Shot through traffic, blocked. Another shot off the pass, and they score! The Hokies bury it with 19 seconds left.
2 goals and
tie it.
15 seconds to tie this game. 2 goals, yeah. My goodness. That one's going to sing.
And now if you're West Virginia,
you can't
more so than
here.
the fact that this game is now tied, there is so much momentum with the Hokies. At this point, it stops being win this game in regulation, and it has now become stave off this last 19.9 seconds and go to overtime and recollect.
You can't fold here. Because here
they come again. The Hokies bring it around behind, pass out in front, blocked off there. And Plotkin's able to send it out, and now back the other way comes West Virginia. Panchizin, he sends it in cross corner. 4 seconds. Around the boards it goes. West Virginia tries to get to it, unable to do so. We're going to overtime.
Wow. 2 goals in 15 seconds to send this game to overtime. That is absolutely insane. Hokies did what they had to do there. That's just crushing, right? Especially if the Mountaineers can't pull this one off and the Hokies win this one in overtime. This is going to be a crushing.
Overtime, just like the NHL, wide open. 5 minutes, 3-on-3. If we don't have a resolution after 5, we'll go to the shootout.
Wow. I cannot believe the Hokies dialed that up.
Now, I cannot remember if the NCAA rules, when it comes to the shootout, mirror the rules of the NHL. I know at the NHL it's best of 3.
Yeah.
And then you go to sudden death. I want to say at NCAA it's best of 5, but don't quote me on it.
Have not seen a shootout yet this year. Have called an overtime game for the D1 squad. All right, so the Hokies just scored 2 goals in 15 seconds. You're on that bench right now. You're the head coach of the Mountaineers. What are you telling these guys right now to keep their composure?
It is a 3-person shootout in the NCAA now as well. So, same rules as professional hockey when it comes to overtime. Unless we're just not playing under it should be played under the rules of the NCAA, which under the new rule, all teams tied at the end of regulation will play a 5-minute 3-on-3 sudden victory overtime period to decide a winner. If neither team scores, a 3-person shootout could be used in conference games or in-season tournaments for advancement purposes.
Well, D1 had an overtime game earlier this season. They did the 3-on-3, so I guess we're just doing 4-on-4? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I guess that they're playing forwards. It should be 3-on-3.
All right. Still got a little bit more space out there, but